I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. Well, the Leafs started this back-to-back with a win over the Cleveland Barons. Now have to finish the second half against the Montreal Canadiens. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. And playing for Montreal on the first line is Rickard Rakell, Roope Hintz, and Mikko Rantanen. On the second line is Ryan Smith, Jacques Lemaire, and Sam Carrick. On the third line is John Tonelli, Cole Sillinger, and Connor Brown. And on the fourth line is Marat Kuzdanov, Tyson Jost, and Sam Colangelo. On defense on the first pair is Larry Robinson with Ryan Pollock. On the second pair is Kevin Ball with Noah Dobson. And on the third pair is Lucas Cormier with Maverick Bamero. Starting in net is Joel Hofer with David Abisher backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Dustin Wolf, Keaton Middleton, and Billy Koivunen. Playing for the Leafs on the first line, Zach Hyman, Eric Lindros, and Todd Bertuzzi. On the second line, Alexander Burrows, Brock Nelson, Danny McDonald. On their third lines, Carl Hagelin, Vincent Danfus, and Glenn Murray. And on their fourth line, Andrew Ladd, Kevin Linsman, and Mark Parrish. On defense on the first pair is Josh Morrissey with Adam Foote. On the second pair, Ivan Provorov with Tyler Myers. And on the third pair, Yusuf Valimaki with Hayden Fleury. Starting in net is Archer Seelov with Dominic Hasek backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Vern Fiddler and Sheldon Surrey.
Both teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. The Leafs take possession to get this one underway. Shot! Stones him in front. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. A reminder, the team store always accessible to you online, 24/7, 365 online. But don't forget, you can also visit their location in person at the arena, open 7 days a week. Checking out some very cool stuff to get your hands on these days.
There we go, Eric Lindros.
Gotta love the home cooking, James, as this team really fires up the crowd with that start and sending a clear message they want this game. Oh, that's a really tough break for the tender, James. I mean, listen, when structure breaks down and there's all kinds of stuff going on in front of you, you can't track, you can't get your eyes on the puck, and it winds up in the back of your net.
Toronto's off to a blazing start here as they strike quickly.
James, that goal came so quickly. I wasn't even expecting that, and it just looked like their opponent was stunned, not ready for the urgency and the style of which they're playing. He's waiting on his first goal, James, but if the puck stays on his stick like it is tonight...
And rings the iron! Grabbed along the boards by Morrissey. Sends it over to Bertuzzi. Slides it across to Lindros. Shot! Single stop by Hofer.
Oh. Todd Bertuzzi bangs it in.
Back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. They call that a 50-50 puck battle, James. Well, not when he's on the ice. I knew who was coming out with it. You knew who was coming out with it. The coach did. Everyone did. He comes out with it because he is relentless. He is tenacious. He uses his body to his advantage, and then he gets offensive production off of it and scores. Awesome play.
Lots of time left in this period. The Leafs have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. And they win that draw at center. And now he angles it across to Smith. Picked up along the wall by Bertuzzi. And he feeds it down to Lindros. Handles the pass at center. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. The Leafs going to work on offense. And here's a shot. Gets a glove on it to make the save. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. The Leafs have taken advantage of their opportunities here in the early going. Nelson's won the draw and they're on the attack. Scooped up along the wall by Smith. Fires it! You'll need more than that to beat him.
Seeloff is able to make that save and put the rebound in the corner.
Burrows works the puck in his own zone. Toronto's moving it into the offensive end. Here's a shot! Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Here's a short pass to Burrows. Here's a chance to the middle, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Puts it in deep. Picked up along the boards by Raquel, and that's broken up. Toronto's playing it through the neutral zone. Great reach with the poke check. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Seeloff finds a way to make an incredible high-danger save there, James. I mean, he's so athletic, quick to be able to keep that out of the net.
The Leafs have been the better team in this first period. More scoring opportunities, and as a result, more goals. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Quick feed to Sillinger. Montreal's got the puck against the half wall. And he was ready for that save. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Hammers it on net. Answers it with an even better save. Tried to put it in the side and missed.
Well, there's a recognition that he didn't have much room. Gets a little bit fine and just misses wide.
The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Both sides getting ready for this face-off, and Cheryl, I can think of a keeper right now who would love nothing more than another minute here.
Well, he's extremely fatigued, right, James? So this is a critical juncture of the game. If you're on the offensive side of the puck, you want to continue to wear down your opponent because you know that this goaltender's fatigued, he's vulnerable, and you got to find a way to capitalize on the opportunity.
Fires it on net. Kick save. Great athleticism on the play. Taken along the wall by Morrissey. And now it's grabbed by Hyman. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. The Canadians take it along the wing. Toronto's regained possession of the puck. Across the line, down the left wall. Passes on over to Pulock. Toronto's got possession here in the neutral zone. Tries to feed it over to Hyman. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Works it across to Raquel. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Puck moved over to Raquel. Moves it to Carrick. Takes a shot. Nothing doing. Slides it to Nelson. Sends it over to McDonald. The Leafs play it along the wing. And that goes off course off a body. Taken by Carrick. Here's a chance. Big time stop. Penalty coming up. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. And he says no. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Myers is off to the sin bin for cross-checking.
The league is trying to crack down on the cross-checking penalties here, James. They got eliminated from the game. It's dangerous, it's reckless, and guess what? He's going to get the 2 minutes.
Montreal's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, with their first power play of the game, you don't have to worry about getting in. It's already in there, but you do have to worry about winning the face-off, the most critical piece to possessing the puck. Once they get that possession, they can get the setup and the options that they want.
Right on the doorstep.
the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets squared with the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
And the goalie comes out to play the puck. Looking to break out here on the power play. Right up Main Street and on the attack. And he comes up with it. Toronto's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. The Canadians gain control of the puck. Quick pass to Smith. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. And there's a shot. Denies him. He got all of it. Branton's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Montreal's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And they get it out of harm's way. The power play only has time for one more rush here.
Time is of the essence. You got to get the puck up ice quickly, and you have to gain entry fast.
Oh, what a hit! He might need smelling salts after that.
He might need smelling salts because he's going to have to pick himself up, not just to get to his feet, but also to find his stick.
Pass in front! Oh, he comes up with a stop. Moves it quickly over to Raquel. Montreal's crossed the line and on the attack. Right in the low slot. Great stop by Shilovs.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Here in the later stages of this period, Toronto's got a 2-0 lead. The Leafs win it in the defensive zone. And he handles the cross-ice pass. And he serves it across to Hagelin. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. Montreal's got the puck. Goalie makes the save.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
And we'll get a face-off after the puck hops into the bench. Montreal's had a lot of jump to their game so far here this evening, but yet they still trail here late in the opening frame. The Leafs get a hold of the puck off the draw. Valimaki's got it along the wing. Lindros explores his options behind the net. Off a stick. And that's intercepted, and they'll go on the attack. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Sends it to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Puck scooped up by Carrick. Gain momentum up along the side. Sends it into the offensive zone. The Leafs have it now. Grabbed along the board by Morrissey. Can't keep a hold of it. And he sends it across to Foot. Oh, he'll feel that one. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Reads the pass perfectly and picks it off. Moves the puck along the half wall. Picked up along the boards by Smith. And the puck's kicked free. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Here's the puck. All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this.
Good start for the Leafs. Now they're just got to keep it up and maintain the lead.
Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. Well, after an intriguing opening period, here we go. It's period number 2. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
Seeloff's came to play tonight, James, and it's a good thing because he is facing shots from all over the ice. His team just isn't doing a good job in front of him. He's out-battling, out-willing, and he's the only reason they're still in this game.
Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Sends it in on the attack. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Slides it diagonally to Raquel. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Lindros. Picked up along the wall by Rantanen. Angles it over to Hintz. On the attack along the boards. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Foot stick handling in his own zone. Avoids the poke check. The Canadians get a hold of the puck along the boards. And some good footwork to kick it away. Quick pass across to Provorov. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Here's a pass in front. Off a stick and they can't complete the play. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. The Habs will play it from the defensive zone. And he totally whiffs on that one. Denies him with a save. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Montreal's got possession here in the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Myers. Sends the pass over. Gets the puck in deep. Takes possession. Montreal's got the puck in their own end. Grabs control of it at the point. Rings the iron.
Montreal's been working hard, and they're still in a game here. Yes, they hit the pipe and it went out, but they're still in a game. They have to fight right to the end.
Puck dumped in. The Leafs have it against the wall. Here they come inside the neutral zone. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Oh, stick save and a beaut.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Montreal's had a lot of good looks on net, but they continue to trail here in the second. Linsman's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Big time stop there.
Seeloffs makes a fantastic save from the slot area. And listen, James, from up here, I mean, we do not recognize how big he actually is in the crease and how much daylight there actually is in the net. There's not much when he gets square to the shooter.
Shuts him down. The Leafs cross the line and gain the zone. And that misses. And here's the pass to Rantanen. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Delayed penalty looming. Scrum ensues along the boards. Here's a short pass to Smith. And they get the extra attacker out as the goaltender gets to the bench. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Lads going off for a pair for cross-checking.
When you elect to cross-check, you're sending a message to your opponent, but if the official is there, guess what? You're going to march your way to the box.
Another power play opportunity coming up here as they set up at the face-off.
Well, another power play opportunity here, James, and they can't squander this opportunity. Find a way to get on the board, otherwise the coach is going to have to start to make some adjustments.
And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Lindros hoping for some puck luck here on this face-off as they continue to play shorthanded. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Hagelin. Gets it out of his own end. Retrieves the puck trying to kickstart this power play. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Raquel. Oh, he came to bring the physicality tonight. Tries to feed it over to Raquel. Montreal's on the attack. Great positioning in the defensive end.
The Leafs have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
It is remarkable how this place has now become one of the destination places in the league. Another sellout crowd.
And you better believe that the players feed into it as well, just as much as the crowd feed into them. And it's part of the momentum that helps you win as well. When you get a sellout crowd like this, you want to play for them.
The Habs gain possession. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. Linsman's got it across the line. And the puck stopper tags his man to get the extra tapper on the ice. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Canadians will serve 2 minutes in the box.
I used to cut the palms out of my gloves so I could hold, but anytime you're a step behind and you reach with one hand, you're going to the box.
A nice little break for the defenseman here. One less forward to deal with as we have some 4-on-4 hockey on tap.
Not typically that we see 4-on-4 action, although it's a lot of fun. You certainly know they practice it. This is something that they're aware of. They know what they're doing. They want to possess the puck and try and create numerical advantage.
Handles the puck. Tosses it to Ladd. From the right side, they gain the zone. Montreal's got the puck shorthanded. Smith's moving it ahead. Quick feed to Lindros. The Leafs looking against the half wall. Hammers a shot. Makes the save. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Hintz and company still shorthanded here as they get ready for the face-off. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession.
Brock Nelson.
Power play strikes, James, and that's excellent movement along the perimeter and just waiting for your time to get it to the middle of the ice and execute. That's a great slot shot.
The Leafs are playing what might be their most impressive performance that I've seen all season, and we're only in period number 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, their offense has simply exploded, hasn't it, James? I mean, they have been a force to be reckoned with, and it's a ton of fun when you're padding your stats.
Slides the puck over, and he easily stops that one.
Hofer's got to make more stops like that, James. Got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
Moves it to Nelson. Coughs up possession of the puck. Kuzmutinov's got it now deep inside his own end.
Benny McDonald.
Almost needed a double take there, James, and you hear that sound. Sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. So often goals stem from pairings on the ice, and I love this speed. I mean, it's a beautiful dish, finding the open ice, and then to finish it off. It's a combination play that winds up in the back of the net.
Toronto's carried the puck like it's been on a string all night, Cheryl.
Puck's been on their stick, and their opponent's been on their heels. They've just been worn down with the offensive zone possession time. And how about the goaltender? Seeing so much rubber tonight and a lot in the netting.
Oh, Carl Hagelin.
Well, I really like the effort on this goal, James. He shows a knack for the net and being real hard and heavy on his stick as he's able to put that rebound in the net. Goaltender's got to clean that up, though. That one got kicked right back out.
And we're going to see a swapping of the goaltenders.
Hopefully this can get the wheels in motion for something positive. It's just been a disastrous game, and they're going to get him out of there and put some relief in.
Toronto's got a lot of skill on this roster, and we are seeing it in full effect. And we're only, halfway through this game here, period number 2.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, isn't it? I mean, the confidence at which the entire lineup is playing with is outstanding. The puck's on their stick, they're working their magic, they're manipulating their opponent, and they're filling the net.
Headman pass. Here's a chance. Shilos makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play.
Rantanen's back on the ice as he should be. He's the captain leader of this team. They're getting blown out right now, James. But what better way to create some charge here by your captain settling everyone down?
Quick pass to Dobson. Lets it fly. Stops him cold. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Late goings of this period. The Leafs have really extended this lead. It's looking like a squash now. Off the draw, they take possession. Takes the pass. Dumps it in. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Dishes it to Hintz. Montreal's gained the line and into the zone. Moves it quickly over to Hagelin. Forces the turnover. Here's a shot. Just a simple save by Shilos.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
The Canadians have it behind the cage. Montreal's moving it up the ice. Here's a short pass to Rantanen.
Oh, Rantanen.
And they get one back.
There goes the shutout.
Well, I guess it's something to look at positively, James. I mean, the goal scorer certainly is going to feel happy that they've contributed, but they're going to have to find a way to dig themselves out of this hole, and it's a large one at that. Here to put their work boots on and try and kick it into high gear if they even want an opportunity to claw their way back in this game. Well, this is just a fantastic shot. I mean, the goaltender is saying, hey, try and beat me glove hand. Well, guess what? He does.
The Habs finally get some momentum going their way now. Can they sustain it, though?
It's going to be tough, James, unless they can string some shifts back-to-back together where they do create momentum and have possession in this game. You have to look for ways to be first to the puck, be relentless on it. That's what changes energy.
A chance in front! And there's a glove save on the play.
What an incredible save in a high-danger scoring area. I mean, right in the slot, he's in perfect position to make that glove save.
The Habs have had more opportunities tonight, but at some point they need to start finishing here late in period number 2. Takes a wrist shot. The Leafs have the puck in the corner. Spectacular save on the play. Battle along the wall. And it's kicked away. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit.
Oh, Zach Hyman.
You can't turn pucks over unless you establish some pressure here, James. You want to make your opponent hear your feet coming, and that's exactly what he does. He separates body from puck, and then he makes the play that leads to the eventual goal.
The Leafs are laying the smackdown on the opposition tonight as we near the intermission, but it can't come soon enough at one end of the ice.
Well, yeah, you know that their opponent certainly wants it, an opportunity to reset and catch their breath. But for them, you know that they're going to go to that intermission. Now they're going to sit down, get out of rhythm. They don't want it disrupted. So you know that the leadership group's going to be talking about keeping the pedal to the metal.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Carrick's got it against the boards. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Back to the blue line. Well, there you go, 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments.
Oh, the Leafs just poured it on that period. Let's hope they keep this up.
Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. Well, this has been an absolute blowout through the first two periods as we get underway here in the third. All right, partners, summarize what you've seen so far tonight.
The Leafs have built themselves a healthy lead through two periods, and now it's about bringing it home, James. And in order to do that, you need to manage the puck, keep it simple, and make smart decisions with it. Seeloff has been solid between the pipes tonight, James, really unwavering and giving confidence to his entire team. Multiple big saves, and that really sets your team into a rhythm. They know that they have confidence in you to make that save, so they can try things, they can do things, and play their game.
Montreal's been the better team, but not necessarily boasting the better goaltender, trailing early in the third. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. And the puck's booted away. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end.
Toronto's been stifling their opponent all game long. Just they're right up in their face. They're turning over pucks. They're finding ways to interrupt the play. And wow, they're going forward quick and in a hurry. And they're just dominating the scoreboard.
Oh, and what a save as he gets that one, too.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Shakes off the coverage. Great hands to handle the saucer feed. Dumps the puck in. The Leafs have it behind the net. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Taken along the wall by Foot. Quick feed to Morrissey. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. And now it's grabbed by Robinson. Shot! Oh, and it just gets a piece of it to keep it out. The Leafs have it now. Fantastic save! Intercepted the pass. Into the attacking end. Takes a shot. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Grabbed along the board by Myers. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Toronto's got it from behind the net. Here's a stretch pass to Sillinger. Montreal's on the attack. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Sheeloff has it and freezes the play.
Hyman's been sniffing in and around the net all game long. Multiple scoring opportunities. Finally going to connect on the last one. But if you look at his body of work over the course of the game, he's had a lot of sustained pressure in the offensive zone, and he's been a real threat.
Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Scoops up the puck off the draw. The Leafs take over on possession. Montreal's got it now. Oh, breaks it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
Montreal's working hard, but nothing's been going right for them in this game. Another chance off the post, and this is deflating for an entire bench who needs something to get them going.
Big hit, and that frees up possession. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Puck battle along the boards. Here's a chance behind the net. Back to the point it goes. And he gets in the lane to block that. Works it across to Burrows. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Dobson. Moves it to Husnutinov. Denies him on the slobber. Sheeloff decides to slow it down and hangs on for the whistle.
Well, he's been under siege all night, James, and he has made some huge saves, but he reads the temperature of the game right there and elects to hold on to get the face-off.
The Habs win the draw. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Sheeloff!
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Feeds the puck to Brown. Quick shot! And that takes guts to get in front of that one. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Picked up along the boards by Fleury. The Leafs take it along the wall. Quick pass to Lemereux. Montreal's in on the offensive attack now. Puts it on net, and that one's turned away. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Atlanta's coming up next on the schedule. Get your tickets. It should be a good time. Montreal's been the better team tonight, in my opinion, but still, they trail here in the third period despite having the advantage in shots. Penalty coming up here. The Leafs are off to the box. Interference the call.
I understand when you're racing for the puck to stand in the way of your opponent to slow them down, but if you hang out there too long, you're going to get the interference call.
The Canadians send their man advantage unit out once more.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
Nice job to escape the zone. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Looking to break out here on the power play. Montreal's going on the attack as they gain the zone. And makes the save. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Montreal's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. The Leafs will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Shot! And he puts that one aside with ease. Trying to clear the zone. And that's out of the zone. The Canadians gain control of the puck. The Leafs have it in the offensive end. Slides the puck across to Smith. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. The Leafs take possession here inside the offensive zone.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with a tired group that they're playing against.
Shot! Just slide to the net. The man advantage is over.
A tremendous job by the PK units, James, to get out there and show hard work. This is exactly what it takes to kill a penalty, and they did an excellent job.
Makes the save. Tries to get it over to Smith. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Slides it diagonally to Foot. He carries the puck up along the wing. Murray's got it in the offensive zone. And he makes a save there. Toronto's got the puck here in the open ice. Picked up along the wall by Foot. Moves it to the offensive zone. Angles it over to Bertuzzi. That's off a stick. The puck skips off a piece of that broken stick on the ice.
Oh, Provorov!
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. The goalies really like to stick it to their opponents and give them the stare down after a flashy glove save that hits the leather. Unfortunately, he gets embarrassed this time as he gets beat clean.
Toronto's performance tonight still showing no signs of let up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
And now he passes it to Hyman. And he takes the pass. To his teammate. Denies him with the save. Coughs it up on the play. Slides it across. Tom save it a howitzer. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Gains the zone from the right side. Moves it quickly over to Lindros. They go on the attack through center. Passes over to Carrick. Scooped up along the wall by Johnson. Huge steal in his own end.
The Leafs have picked off yet another pass, James. This is incredible.
Oh, Tyler Myers puts one in.
Unanswered goals, and as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Stopped with ease.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck. Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
Robinson's been flagged for cross-checking.
Well, it's been a complete blowout, James. Now you take a penalty and it stops the clock. It's a frustrating night. You just want to move on. Key to the umbrella on the power play, James, and we saw it earlier, is you have 3 up high across the ice. You actually pull the coverage up a little bit. If you do that, you can open up cross seams with good motion, but you gotta get the defense running.
Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a peak.
Oh, Alexander Burrows on the power play.
Once again.
Well, you know that specialty teams are so critical, James, and they have executed with the player advantage all night long. I love the way the shooter gets lost in the coverage and really quiet in the weeds of the ice here, James. As the puck's below the goal line, you can see him moving to make himself available. And right when the time is right, that distribution comes right to him. Puck on his stick, he lets it go for the tally.
Toronto's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Handles the puck at the point. Here's a chance. Oh, it wasn't clean, but he did enough. Smith's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Knocks the puck loose. And now it's to McDonald. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. Well, here we go. The losing streak continues here, and I mean, this has got to really test this team internally, too, I would think, Sheriff.
Yeah, I mean, you have to have the mental resilience and fortitude to be able to overcome it, and easier said than done, James. I mean, to be resilient, you have to find a way to get through these tough patches, overcome adversity, but it all starts with one shift, gravitating towards a positive nature, because right now, whoa, they're deflated.
They're giving us the go-home cue, so we're going to get out of here. Thanks so much for joining, and we'll see you next time here on EA Sports.
Well, the Leafs just dominated that game as they outshoot Montreal 33-31 and hit them 48-28. Have more time to attack, better passing percentage, won the faceoff 26-14. Montreal was 0 for 3 on the power play. Toronto was 2 for 2. And for the box scores for Toronto, you had Lanny McDonald with a goal and 3 assists. Todd Bertuzzi a goal and 2 assists. Morrissey 2 assists. Hyman, Nelson, Lindros, and Tyler Myers all with a goal and an assist each. Murray, Danfus with assists, Burrows, Hagelin, Provorov with goals, Parrish, Foote with assists. And Seelov made 30 saves on 31 shots, 1 goal allowed for a .968 save percentage. And for Montreal, you had Kevin Ball with an assist, Rantanen with a goal, and Ricard Raquel with an assist. Hofer made 11 saves on 16 shots, 5 goals allowed for a .688 save percentage. Then Abisher came in, made 13 saves on 17 shots, 4 goals allowed for a .765 save percentage. And with the win, Toronto's record improves to 12-7 for 34 points, and are tied for second place in the league. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game as Toronto heads back out on the road. They head to Philly to face the Flyers.